they would be in the conversation as Michigan wins the tip. They're going right to left in the traveling goal. Yaxel Jr. swing pass inside, too hot to handle.
That was an issue last year for Michigan. It was an issue turnovers early on in the first exhibition against Cincinnati as well. Michigan has 20 turnovers in that.
Get off to Sana. John's working it. Popping the shot and rolling it down for the first points of the game. Who else? Zuby. Ejiofor. Zuby. Chance from the crowd. Storm was perfect at home. Misaka or here at MSG. They went 21-0.
Both guys that have unique skill sets are going to help their team. And there you see, Yaxel with a big-time step out through.
Transfer from the UAB. It's his 6th year of playing college basketball. He brings that veteran savvy, but also all the toughness, all the scoring ability that Michigan needs. Dribble drive, paint, scoop and score. Sanan. Sophomore transfer from Arizona State, where he pumped in almost 12 a game for the Sun Devils. One of those three-point shooters that St. John's needs in the rotation this year. There's a long three, and down it goes. Yaxel again from up top.
Well, a much quicker start versus the last exhibition game against Cincinnati.
Fell behind 52-34 at home against the Bearcats.
Because Mara and Johnson Jr. did not play in that game. Mara starting, Johnson Jr. expected to play in this game as well.
This has been the Michigan equation this year, Brian Butch. Area 51, you had Golden and Wolf were always those bigs patrolling the paint. Another turnover there.
Yesterday, those are the ones that you just can't have.
Top Ejiofor. Great by Johnson. Pull-up pop from 20 doesn't go for Sellers. The clear and push by Amari Burnett. Roddy Gale. Twisting, turning in the blender. Gale banks it off the window.
That's what he does is a slasher gets to the paint. Now, for him to take the next level for Michigan to be a national championship contender, he's got to be able to shoot the ball well from three.
From the elbow. Sanan again. He's got a pair of regular field goals, if you will, but Wilson is lethal at Arizona State, where he was 37% from outside the arc. Feed it inside and flush it down. Johnson.
And there you see Diggs rolling to the front of the rim. When you roll in front of the rim, good things usually happen.
Johnson, a transfer from Illinois, so Big Ten to Big Ten school. The fight inside and staying with it, all gold jerseys to Dominic Hopkins. Back the other way, walking.
Cadeau has all the attention, drop off, and finish.
That was Elliot Cadeau, the transfer from North Carolina. He's going to be the engine of this Michigan offense. Give it up. Sanan, hot hand early. At that time. Tracked down by Gale Jr. Casing with it. Back to Cadeau.
That's also why they're both top 10 in the country right now for preseason.
Don't let the Tar Heels in assists the last 2 seasons. That's his game. He's got great court vision, able to find his players and put them in good positions to attack and score. Like there, on the attack going up, and the foul call will put Johnson at the line.
Due to time constraints, we now move ahead in the action.
And here come the Johnnies, but they throw it away.
That's where Jackson just drives too much.
Feed it down quickly and put it down quickly. Yaks again. Lendeborg with the flush. Johnny's answer. Sanan on the inside feed.
And a great cut by Sanan. Just understanding, get to the front of the rim. My defender doesn't see where I'm at. I'm going to cut.
Doe thought about it, then launched. No good. Reload. Offensive board, Burnett.
Just not a good off possession.
And then poked away.
And another turnover.
That was edge of 4. They get back on defense, though.
Lendeborg with a huge block.
Trying to cash in on the other end. No. Rebound Lendeborg again. Dusty said it's like if you win a pie eating contest, what do you get if you win? More pie. Yeah. Too high. Hard to figure with the 7-3 guy, but Mara couldn't grab his mitts on it. So here come the Johnnies. Chance to take the lead again.
Place him well. Right there's two big guys. Then you look, Lendeborg, as far as what Yax is able to do, is just one of the best transfers, and probably the best transfer that was out there. And Michigan's able to get him, and he's able to impact the game so many different ways. Now, the question can be, can that translate to the Big Ten every single night? That approach and that process. I'd say, yeah, I think he's going to be just fine.
Leaving his mark against Cincinnati, and so far tonight as Yax drives, kicks it, Gale tries to feed it underneath. Yax is there to recover it. 6 to shoot, go back to Lendeborg. And the hard work pays off in the paint. Lendeborg with 10 already here, 10 in Michigan's 20. They regain the lead momentarily. Hopkins. Twisting, turning, front of the rim, no. Put back doesn't go. Lendeborg the board. Ahead to McKinney, quick trigger. 7-3 guy, doing what he needs to do.
That's what Mark can do, right? Tap outs. It's one of those things that as a big, you're trying to get body on him, but at 7-3, you can tap out and get another possession.
Doe goes around Mara. Tell you what, 7-3 works as a nice screener, too.
For sure, but Cadeau's been so good at that first initial step, being able then to crack the paint. And he's going to create open shots for Michigan.
Opening there, Mara trailing.
That started it. Mara was able then to seal, and he's able to finish with the layup.
Jackson. Mitchell, the lob, and a whistle.
Foul in that possession.
Cadeau gets a breather. Edge of 4. Sneaks underneath the big fella and scores. Not easy to do either, but Edge of 4, with the window closing, able to get through before it's shut.
Well, and that's all about angles. No matter how big a player is, and there's another turnover, and St. John's on the floor first, which you expect. That's the way St. John's always competes.
11 turnovers now in the Wolverines here in the first half. Back down, bounce feed. Bodies there, kick it for 3, no good. Tip, no good. Mitchell, but a foul. A 6'8" guy from Cincinnati. Always tenacious around the rim. Great defender on the other end. If it's anywhere underneath, he knows what to do with it.
And it just tells, too, how aggressive he is attacking the basket.
These free throws put the Johnnies back in front at 23-22. Lendeborg. McKinney for 3. You bet. Bottom of the bucket.
And McKinney shakes back up. That's why there's enough space.
Lendeborg. Zigzags through, dump it off to the big fella who gets hammered. Took 2 guys to bookend to try to get it up top on that big 7-3. Your team is feed off of that.
And if you're playing for Rick Pitino, you better bring energy to that. That's one thing he demands every single day.
Ejiofor on the bench, taking a breather here. Michigan back in front by 3. Ruben Prey. Hand it off to Darling. 6-1 and 7-3 there. Momentary matchup. I'm on the ladder. Sanan. Darling launches. Battle still available. And off a case and OB, so St. John's will retain. Michigan staff has to tell them to have a seat. When you're 7-3, you're still on the court.
You can see why both teams are ranked in the top 10 as far as just the talent that's on the floor right now. One of their last 7, so you've seen St. John's defense pick it up and make Michigan uncomfortable. This is what you want in exhibition.
Brian, you're also seeing the guys coming off the bench. There is no drop-off. They're coming out, breathing fire, wanting to leave their mark. Open, Mitchell, corner, no, side of the rim. Big boy rebound there by Hopkins, and he's fouled in the backcourt.
And we're sitting here October 25th. This is awesome. How do you learn? I mean, you learn best by playing and playing through mistakes and seeing what you can and can't get away with.
Saw number 10 check in for Michigan. Winters Grady, talented freshman forward. And whistle.
They do. And as much as Dusty's sitting there kind of saying he grabbed it, part of Dusty, I'm sure, I'm glad my guys are getting grabbed right now. This isn't a real game, and I need to make sure that my guys understand the physicality of which we need to play with.
Was what I was saying in the Big Ten. It will be physical. Michigan trying to regain the lead on this possession. 3:33 to go before halftime. Mara stuck on the block.
He absolutely did travel.
Lendeborg, who was trying to catch up.
To it, yeah. I mean, it might have been called. That being said, either way, it's still a turnover. They're 12. Take care of the ball. We got to be physical. Haven't taken care of the ball. 12 in the first half is a lot.
Boy, this was
in the first half. There's a little bit of that, but you can't allow St. John's to force you to have those turnovers, and that's 10 of their points come off.
Ruben Prey, no good. Jason head, and
in general, you had it happen to you once, and you haven't made the adjustment.
That's what Dusty's talked about. We're going to use this game to clean up the messes we had in the first exhibition.
That has kind of stopped what Michigan's done as far as putting in their ball screen coverage first. They really haven't been able to do that. They put in their switching defense first, which is kind of a flip of the way that they would normally go about it.
Mara gathers, lost it on the way up. No bucket, Johnny's the other way. Mitchell, Prey for 3, no. Tracked down by Gale. First one good by Gale Jr.
You know, different schools and different play, whatever it might be. So this game is great.
As Brian said, you saw the officials talk to Dusty May, talk to Rick Pitino, common foul. Flagrant about it, so Michigan basketball, another opportunity here to regain the lead before halftime. Winding down to 2 to go. Cadeau. Gray jumps in front, gives him a big body to look at. Feed it to Gale Jr. Floater, baseline no good. Prey rips it away. The Johnnies slow it down, set up shop. 1:35 before halftime. Brian, you said if he's healthy. When he was healthy at Providence, 22-23 season, 15-8 a game, 8.5 rebounds per game. And they got a Hall of Fame coach who blending that talent together in Rick Pitino. Free throws down. St. John's lead is 3. Pressure in the backcourt here by the Johnnies. And reaching foul there. Chewing out his own players, giving the refs the stink eye. Split the free throws. 2-point game. And a $1:30 to go before halftime. Hopkins. Attack mode. Lost the dribble for a second. Cost them. Bodies on the deck. No call. We play on. And Leotopoulos scores the baseline jumper.
Yeah, Leotopoulos, that's what he can get. There's some shooting to the St. John's team.
Will Cheddar, they tried the transition touchdown pass to him. Mara, no. Flush finish doesn't go. And that's going to be Michigan basketball. We had bumper cars here near midcourt. Under a minute to go. Cadeau in the paint. Floater goes. He had Mara lurking just in case he needed to finish flush.
And even though Cadeau only has 4 points, he has really found a way to break that paint a whole bunch. Now that's a strength, which should surprise anybody, but that only gives Michigan more space.
Ray gets rid of it. Dump it down on the block. Suffocating defense. And able to get out of it is Io. Final seconds of the first half. Cadeau. Mara hits the deck. Cadeau launches the 3 and connects. And that's how the first half comes to an end at Madison Square Garden.
St. John's, you know you're going to probably most likely turn the ball over more. But what I was surprised is a lot of those weren't forced turnovers by St. John's. They're just bad decisions by Michigan.
Ejiofor with it. On the handoff to Sellers, who jacks it. Raises the front of the rim. Here come the Wolverines and Burnett. Rolls it off. From Leotopoulos. Off to Mitchell. On the drive. Oh, strong.
A nice quick attack there by Mitchell.
Number 5-star recruit, McDonald's All-American. Flashing that talent. On the flash to the bucket. St. John's back in front. Here's Cadeau. Goes around the big man screen again. Bucket and a foul. It's the free throw. Track down for Michigan. 3-ball Burnett. Oh, that would have been a little 5-point swing there. But instead, it's St. John's to the rack. In and out. Put back. Trampoline, no good. Another reset for the Johnnies. Mitchell, interior feed, give it back to him, and he'll go to the line. Another missed free throw. Mara, he's way up there in the clouds. Backward pressure. Cadeau will break it. And feed it. And too much on it.
At Carolina, he had a 3-to-1 turnover rate, but 26.1 turnover rate, 3.1 assist to turnover rate. So obviously got the ball, but that 26.1 turnover rate was really high. These things, you can't have those.
On the cut, Mitchell on the finish. And space in the paint, knocked it down. St. John's by a deuce. Lendeborg. Back out to him. Jr. Roddy going to work on the big, bodies in front, but the putback on the backside goes.
Still should be a strength for Michigan all year long is the offensive rebound.
Tied again. Bucket, foul, in double-doubles. He had 10. He is a double-double waiting to happen every night he steps on the floor. It's a constant that Rick Pitino can count on. Look out. Cadeau regathers, resets, the screen. Roddy Gale to the 10. No, side of it. Saved from going OB. Shot no good by Hopkins. Back in the hands of Cadeau, directing traffic. Trying to get bodies in the right places. Finds the biggest body. Oh, and the dunk feed down low. Perfection to Roddy Gale Jr.
St. John's didn't need to guard it that high. Because they did, they gave Michigan a whole bunch of space.
Fella with his head on a swivel, finding the open man underneath for the easy two. Michigan back within one. Jump step in the paint, and down it goes for Mitchell.
That's what Mitchell can do, is right that slashing, getting to the paint.
Cadeau needs help. Finds Burnett. Drops the shoulder. Offensive foul. Who loves seeing Darling hitting the deck? His dad, James, played 10 seasons in the NFL. That's getting down, making Dad happy. It's like tackle football out there. The Antopolis, whip it across to Darling. 3-ball, no. Skims off the rim. In the hands of Kaysen, and in the bigger hands of Mara. Nobody home on the back end there for St. John's. So an easy finish, back within one are the Wolverines. Ejiofor, give it off to Darling. Sidesteps the flying defender, but no good. But the putback is almost in.
We've seen errors and things that have happened because it is an exhibition game. That's one of them.
Great things that'll all show up on tape that the coaches can say, here's an opponent we're going to see a lot more like this in conference play. Let's make the corrections before conference play begins. They'll both play for real non-con games next Monday, November 3rd. Johnny's back up by 3. Cadeau. Feed it to Burnett on the right wing. And to Mara, he gets double teamed. Got to get rid of it, and does. 5 to shoot. Back to Mara. 3 in the shot clock. Throws it up. Winging a prayer shot, no good. Rebound ripped away by Hopkins.
You should see a lot of ball movement on that possession. We're talking about that ball screen, how they had success last time. That possession, not so much.
Bryce taking it all the way in. Saved by Michigan, no.
Due to time constraints, we now move ahead in the action.
Pressure continuing by the Johnnies in the backcourt. Good job breaking it. And then dishing it. And then Mara almost walked with it. And instead finds the open man, Lendeborg, underneath. The second time tonight, Brian Butch. I'll say it was messy, but effective. Ray left open, doesn't take it. Hopkins through the lane, blocked by the big guy. Mara was there to suffocate it, and a transition bucket, Roddy Gale Jr.
And that's what having a guy like Mara down there to protect the rim. Rim protection is going to be huge. Having a 7-3 guy down there allows Michigan to get that and get the ball in transition.
Wolverines lead it. Oh, not after that putback. Mitchell.
That was absolutely ridiculous.
And then the answer on the other end by Lendeborg.
That dunk by Mitchell, though. Oh, my. College basketball is back.
He climbed a ladder to set up another ladder and then put it down.
Amazing.
Darling, Hopkins, ball swing, up top, Jackson, through the lane, almost another block by Mara. Praise the hook shot, and down it goes. That goes on the other end.
As a coach, you're always working on transition defense. There's going to be lots of clips here to say, hey, we got to get back and be better in transition. Both teams have been going back and forth, but we got a great one here with 6:45 left.
Lendeborg now with 21. Michigan in front at 69-67.
When you don't play off a solid 2 feet, bad things happen.
Here's Kaysen trying to dump it off inside to Johnson.
But that was another example of not playing off of a solid 2 feet. Michigan doesn't turn it over, but probably should have turned it over.
Kaysen for three, buries it. L.J. Kaysen, Michigan, dialing it in offensively. Ejiofor, you know he wants to take this shot, and he does. Hoop wouldn't have it. Kaysen high-stepping into the front court, working the screens. Stuck in traffic. Up top for a reset, and Lendeborg. Yax, kick it. Kaysen, three ball, not this time.
1 of 15.
They've been strong in the paint. Not that time as Mitchell tried the quick turnaround. Lob it. And that looked like steps.
It's a really good thing.
Rico rolls in and out. Grabbed there by Ejiofor. Under 5 to go in the second half. Johnny's trying to battle back after having the lead for most of this half.
In this environment, you can kind of play around a little bit of that.
Pressure again. Basketball goes to the Johnnies. And the big-time flush by Mitchell. Defense pays off with offense. Darling stripped it. Mitchell gathered it. And slammed it home. Scoop to the hoop, no good. Mitchell's got it. Johnny's the other way, looking for a lead. Crowd into it. Interior feed, foul. Saved. And then lost on the sideline. Tied at 72. And both teams, maybe it goes without saying, they want to win this game. Look out, leak out, big time finish.
And we've seen it now twice by St. John, just leaving the big fella wide open in the back there. There has to be a protector. When you press, there has to be someone at the level of the farthest offensive player.
Mitchell. Ejiofor to clean it up.
You know, Michigan in the Big Ten, St. John's in the Big East, both those leagues are extremely difficult, and you need to test yourself.
This game, this matchup, One of those iron sharpening iron basketball games. To the hoop with authority. Down it goes for Lendeborg. What a second half he's having.
Well, really the last 10 minutes. The first 10 minutes of the second half, he didn't score. The last 10, he's been ultra aggressive, and there's been good results.
Launching and heading. 3-ball for Sanan.
And St. John's second three-pointer in the entire game. They were 1 of 15 before that.
Saving their best for last, perhaps. Mara in the lane. Baby's hook shot. And down it goes. Oh, the feather-like touch for the 7'3" kid. Michigan back in front. Darling lost it. Michigan's got it. Quickly back the other way. Cheddar goes up, gets fouled. He might shoot 3.
The effort that they've brought, it's been fantastic. And people, we talk about both those players for National Player of the Year all season long.
Michigan in front again. Running out of real estate, and they're going to call a foul on Cadeau. In and out.
Watch this free throw rebound.
Lob it, and a whistle and a hold. Foul called. Preseason All-Big Ten, preseason All-American. I mean, this is the new guy on campus, right? One of the new guys. And he just acts like he's been there for his 6th year of college basketball. Fits like a glove. Michigan by 4. Darling, bounce it. Mitchell had it. Back out to Darling. No openings underneath. Ejiofor. And a foul call. (82 to 80). Ejiofor with 22. Darling gonna walk and trace Cadeau. Joe speeds up, finds Mara again. Big 7'3" guy lurking in the paint and then finishing with a big-time bang. St. John's answers, keeping it at a 2-point contest.
Last possession, Cadeau was able to get downhill. For St. John's, you've got to keep him contained.
Goes in, going up. Just out of the reach of Gale Jr. Hopkins, he'll take a turn at it. Got it, we're tied. Working on Mitchell. Leaner, in and out. Tracked down, thrown, and off of St. John's. That was Lendeborg cleaning up his own miss. Cadeau. Back to Yax. 8 to shoot. Through the lane. Forced it. But the putback, side of the glass, no good. Johnnies have the basketball. Shot clock dark. Tied at 84. Rick Pitino wants him to go. Darling. Hopkins. Stuck. Stolen. Gale, we go to overtime. Tip controlled and won by the Johnnies, and Mitchell almost had a breakaway off of the overtime tip. Wolverines dodged that bullet, however. Lendeborg thought about it. Back in the hands of Cadeau. Moving the chess pieces around. Gets a screen from Johnson. Lendeborg for three. No, in and out. But we got a foul. Johnson got them both. Johnny's turn now. Yaxel. Lendeborg. Started to spin and make his move. Jackson's got it. Nothing there. Pump it to Darling for three. Oh, look at that. Hopkins went and got it. Saved it from going OB. On the cut. Jackson. Triple doesn't go. Empty trip for St. John's. There's Johnson spinning. Johnson back at the strike. 3 for 3 so far here in OT. And it's something, Brian, that for the Johnnies, it's going to come. Those guys that Rick Pitino brought in specifically to be shooters, three-point shooters. They'll find their rhythm. They'll find their range.
You've got 5 guys on the team that last year shot 35% from three.
Johnson split the freebies. 3-point lead for the Wolverines. Darling. The free throw line stuck. Cadeau got there in his face. So took a look back door, nobody home. Ejiofor with it, with 2 on the shot clock. Got to launch and does. Rebound cleared by Lendeborg. Johnny still scoreless in overtime. Michigan has the 3 free throws by Johnson. Cadeau, kick it. Cheddar! 4-3!
It's going to be a thing that's going to be very hard to guard for a lot of teams in the Big Ten.
Johnny's up against it here, trailing by 6. Looking for their first points of overtime. Topless, no. Johnson was there, and back the other way to slam it down. Michigan up by a bunch, only 8, but their biggest lead of the game, and it goes away on the three-pointer by Leotopoulos.
Lendeborg just fell asleep there defensively.
Johnny's needed a quick bucket and got it. Michigan playing from in front here. Roddy Gale Jr. No. Side of the rim, Johnny's back the other way. Trying to slice into the deficit. Leotopoulos again.
Back-to-back threes for St. John's after they only made 2 the entire game.
Two-point game, just like that. And a foul. Leotopoulos boxing out.
And now you have a chance, 2 free throws here to see if it could be a tie ball game again, as Michigan had their largest lead of the game, and it was erased very quickly.
And both these teams, Brian Butch, I may add, they've got players. They've got benches where guys come in. Yeah, absolutely. For the tie. Got it. 92 all.
Michigan has 30 bench points. St. John's has 29 bench points.
Look at that scoring run. Took them less than a minute to erase the 8-point lead. It was all the kid from Greece getting it done. Gale Jr. cut off. Kick it. Swing it. Cheddar, nothing there. 5 to shoot. Cheddar, the floater, no good. Rebound. Michigan and a reset. Cadeau. Around the screen in the lane. Force feed it. Down low. 2 points for Johnson. Johnson.
And what a look there. And that's what coaches want. Test their team, find out what you need.
Johnny's being put to the test again. From behind, lob it in, foul call. Hopkins to foul on Will Cheddar. So his night is done.
And that's what Dusty May is talking about right there. Just the lack of communication by defensively by two Michigan players. Sent down Bryce Hopkins to the free throw line. And Will Cheddar won't make that mistake. The stakes are too high.
And his night's done. Michigan has 4 other players with 4 fouls. If this goes double OT, then Dusty May may be looking at some of the Michigan sweaters in the stands to see who can play. It rolls out. Wolverines lead by a sliver. Godot probing, bounce feed, attacking, no good. Put back, no good. Foul, though. Will send Johnson back to the line. Johnson, first one good. He's got 15.
I'll tell you.
Perez to make it a 3-point lead. No, it stays at 2. No shot clock. Johnny's, they've got options. There's one of them. Edge of 4. There's another one. Hopkins. There's another one for 3. But he got fouled. 3 shots coming for Leotopoulos. One down. Needs to be clutch from the free throw line. He's not. It hit off the rim. Michigan's got it. Got a foul. They launch it down court. And who's basketball? It's Michigan basketball. Are they going to go look at this? You see the time, 9/10 of a second. They're going to reset the game clock to 1.3 seconds. Timeout, Michigan. Throw it in. And the pull-down foul there. Did you miss this one on purpose?
Well, no timeouts by St. John's, but if you're in this situation, you make it just in case there is that heave you would lose. So you make this.
He missed it. Ooh. That close to winning on a long 3-pointer. Nevertheless, it sure was a fun exhibition. Nothing like it. Nothing like the atmosphere in Midtown Manhattan as Michigan, ranked number 7 in the preseason poll, survives St. John's, number 5, 96-94, the final in overtime.